Hello, welcome to CCL Rocket League. I believe we're in week 6 right now. So we are playing. DSU is playing University of South Dakota today. I'll be casting with my fellow caster Jacob, who is getting the spectator set up, so he will join us in a moment. Are we getting into the game?
I thought so, but perhaps not right away.
We thought we were getting into the game, but maybe not right at this moment, which is okay. So coming into today, DSU and USD have historically been very close in skill-wise. They have had a lot of really close matchups. So we're looking forward to a very exciting series today. Best of 5 as per usual. Rocket League games are about 5 minutes plus more time added on depending on how the game goes. But DSU will be fielding Def Moss, Painted Harp, and Failure, as they have mostly every week so far. They've been making lots of improvements this semester, have a much better record than last, so we're looking for them to keep improving and hopefully get a series win against USD here. Be really exciting.
The USD guys joined. So
USD guys have joined the lobby, so hopefully it's starting here any second now. There we go. They are joining in, so we're just a few moments from starting. We can switch over to the game. Yeah, perfect. And we are off.
Okay. What a miss.
The
Not a whole lot.
kickoff went towards DSU. They were getting really aggressive to start off with, but USD was able to hold them off.
USD with the color coordination, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a whole lot going on here so far, just a little hitting the ball back and forth, but we're going to see DSU try to recollect here and get a drive down off this wall. Painted, not able to get the hit that he wants. Tuck just waiting patiently, hoping USD very aggressive on DSU side right now, and a shot on the goal. DSU getting a little lost in the sauce right there, not able to actually find the hit they're looking for.
Yeah, the ball got stuck in the corner, and they had 2 people miss, and Defmoss scrambling out to get the ball, but it was just too late, so that's just an easy score for Sodak Jack.
Yeah, like something we mentioned over and over and over again is when DSU has that pressure, they do really good. Def going to try to get a follow-up hit, actually hitting it really decent shot towards the goal, but maybe it will fall for his sake, and Failure and Painted just looking to keep that ball on the side of USD.
Defmoss hits it into the corner. It's going to center, but USD's there to hit it out continuously.
Yeah. Let's see. Deft with the regression here, actually hitting it a little bit past them. Going to hit it right in front of the goal. Decent pass by Deft. DC doing a good job keeping up the pressure. Failure with a great hit in front of the goal. Also cleared out.
You know, ever since that goal, though, DSU's done a good job of keeping control of the ball until this exact moment when USD has a chance to score, but they do miss. Defmoss looking for the clear. Hopefully gets it past this guy. The 50 goes the opposite way towards USD, and Painted is able to hit it, but it's a wide open goal.
Failure able to shut it down. DSU on their back foot right now. An unfortunate miss from USD, but let's see if this gives Deft an opportunity to clear it out, but he is on the low boost and he is struggling. Let's see, Painted Harp able to get a decent hit. We just need DSU to get one solid boom down the field to clear this out. And Deft, is he going to give that to me? Not so much. Painted
could possibly, but
not
nope.
so much. This is where it gets difficult. You know, This is where we see DSU get scored on a lot, is when for several amounts of seconds they struggle to clear a ball out, but Deft able to stop one of the aggressors.
The USD just refusing to let this ball leave their DSU side of the field, and they just continue to shoot shot after shot. They aren't going in, but
yeah, I mean, it's all about they have a 1-goal lead. They don't have any shots going in, but they technically don't need to right now. They really just need to stop DSU from scoring. And
both of DSU's players jump up and miss that ball, and the last remaining player is behind it, so unable to defend that from the completely wrong position. And finally USD is rewarded with a second goal after their almost probably minute and a half of just an onslaught.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, DSU tends to struggle a little bit in that position, and hopefully they can get a little bit out of it. We've seen that they can get it on USD's side of the ball and put some shots for this goal, but really need to maintain the pressure.
Yeah, DSU finally gets the ball onto the USD's side, though, so it's improvement from the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if we want them to dominate their side of the field like USD, and that was a really good shot towards the goal, but hits crossbar. DSU looking to drive off this. One guy in front of the goal, tuck. Not able to actually get a hit on it, but a good follow-up hit from USD.
Both teams with a really close shot at the goal, but does hit the side on both of them. USD still just unrelenting.
Failure hitting it over. Sodak Jack. Oh, a really good shot from Zlimmy. That perfect redirected into the goal there. DSU thought they had kind of an easy clear there, and he kind of swiped across the field and able to flicker it up right over where Deft was thinking it was going to go.
Yeah, no, that was extremely hard shot, and he made it look easy. DSU trying to win the kickoffs here, but with committing multiple people, but they're just not able to get
Take
it
that
even
advantage
anywhere.
right away, yeah. Pinnon having a pretty good hit down the field. Hopefully DSU can follow this up to an extent. Deft able to follow it up. Gonna sit in front of the goal for a second, but USD's doing a really good job that when that ball even gets remotely in front of the goal, it is out of there pretty fast. And another shot towards actually kind of a whiff on the DSU goal. Saved.
Yeah, it feels like DSU is just out of
Constantly
whack
on the
this
back
game.
foot,
I mean,
yeah.
it feels like they're always committing one or two players to the same ball, and they're just unable to get any actual solid hits. Not the DSU we're used to seeing.
Yep, let's see if Def can fight the 2v1 onslaught. He does. Not a whole lot DSU can do here. 20 seconds left, 3 goals down. We'll see what they try to do here. USD just maintaining that pressure. Going for a little bit of a pinch. Tuck also there again. Yeah, I mean, next game we really want to see DSU's got to change something because USD is absolutely dominating the field at the
Yeah, that was
moment.
that was just total domination for sure. I mean, you can't win a game if you don't score a goal, and DSU was unable to score a goal that game. So that puts you in the losing position no matter what the scenario is. It really felt like DSU was unable to get any sort of momentum or pressure that basically the entire game. It felt like USD was on their side of their side of the field for probably 4 of the 5 minutes is what it felt like. I mean, it's pretty hard to have success when you're never on offense.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we always talk about DSU needs pressure, and they always succeed when they have the pressure. But I don't even, usually sometimes even when they lose, we see kind of glimpses of that, and we didn't really see a whole lot of
there
that,
wasn't even
unfortunately.
there really wasn't too many.
And on the other
glimpses.
side, USD constantly able to keep a hold of that pressure, and pressure equals goals.
Yeah.
I'll say that until I die.
No, exactly.
All right, let's see if
Getting into the game. Hopefully we get spec. There we go. All right. Game 2. We're looking for DSU to improve here.
Yes, let's see if they can tap into what they were missing last game. Def going for an ambitious hit. Not able to get it. Failure the last defense. Going to get a good hit. Actually, a great bounce off the corner, too. This is going to go in favor of DSU here. Wide open goal. Payne and Harp hitting it.
There we go.
There we go. Right off the start.
I mean, I don't know if they had little mini talk before between games or what happened, but
Yeah.
I mean, they win the kickoff, and then right after that, USD there to throw it back at them, but a good clear. That's what they
A good
A
clear
good
right off
clear.
the corner, and one crucial miss from USD adding up to a goal. Perfect start for DSU here.
another good kickoff, but USD is ready for it, and they're
Good flick over. Then by Payne and Harp. Payne
don't have any boost to get that
Yes.
second flick.
Hopefully Zlimi can get stopped here. Def going to try to contest the shot towards the goal. Cleared out by Painted. Let's see if he gets a good follow-up hit to this. Not bad. DSU, though, they got to get this ball out of their side. They know that they struggle when they get into pressure here. That was quite a slow-paced demo for Def there.
Yeah, it is a 3v2 now, though, so maybe they can get the ball out of there. But all three
on
USD
failure.
members, they just... Oh,
a miss on the
Jack.
ceiling and a follow-up by Painted, hopefully here. Also a miss from Painted. Deft, your turn. Not a miss, but not bad.
That was an interesting moment that just happened between both teams. But
Good clear by Failure there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but see, Deft and Failure kind of right in the same line of traffic. One of them missed, and neither of them could hit, you know.
Yeah, only one person can really go for the ball at the same time.
Cushion. Deft actually actually hits it right back to Tut Tuck.
Oh.
Painted with a good contest. Let's see if DSU can follow this one up. We need some pressure here. Deft Moss, Failure, anyone. Deft. He comes. Failure. He comes.
I feel like it's a really big problem.
Oh, wide open goal here. Oh, I think Painted actually bumped that. Did he? I thought his car flew into it. Let's see.
It feels like
Nope,
DSU, they're doing so much better there, but Painted Harp with a beautiful shot that felt like it should have led to something more than it did. It kind of felt like they weren't on the same page again there.
Yeah, it seems like DSU is cleaning up their game a little bit, but still a little bit of offensive mishaps happening here. Not so much domination from USD, but still a few mistakes from DSU that they definitely need to correct.
Ooh, that was a really good setup by USD, but
Yeah.
DSU was ready for it. Still ready for the next one as well. Defmos, the iron wall.
Payton just going to let that one fly back and hit it off the wall. Perfect hit towards USD side of the field. Deft is going to want to follow this up with another hit.
Oh.
Actually, a great hit from Sodak Jack, though, and this is going to go right back to USD's possession.
One thing I'm noticing is USD is doing a really good job of reading exactly where DSU is trying to hit the ball, and they are deflecting almost quite a few shots. I mean, I don't know if DSU needs to change up how they're hitting, but it seems like they're just floating and just stopping all of the hard
they're just
hits.
kind of hanging out in front of the ball, and they end up getting the hits. Payne going to go for a drive here.
He's out of
Stopped
boost,
by
though.
Sodak Jack. Yeah, not a whole lot you can do there. Failure going to go for a shot towards the goal here. Oh, see, Tuk with a very early jump there, but still able to hit that ball out of the way. DC seems like they're fighting on an...
They're fighting by themselves.
Yes.
This isn't a team game right now. It feels like it's a
One
1v1
person goes for a
v1
shot
v3.
and hope they can do something.
Yeah. Plus, with the level of competition that these teams are at.
Crucial miss. Could Def drive this down the field? Nope. See, again, seems like they're fighting a lot of low boost as well, you know. DC starved out there. And
Yeah, what I was saying is, with the level of competition both these teams are at, it's not a 1v1 type of game anymore. Like, it's all about the rotations and playing together to beat those rotations out. And if your only offense is focusing on one person and hoping they can make a crazy play, the struggle is going to happen continuously.
yeah, I'm more than certain both teams are well aware of that, but it seems like DCU's sort of playing more instinctively and not gelling as quite as much as you would hope, but, you know, definitely still have plenty of opportunity to improve here. And let's hope we see it here. Can Paint it, hit it over them, hits it over one. Def trying to follow it up, but not quite there in time. Tuk doing a good job just keeping that ball in the air while his team can get there and help him out. Def with a really good clear. Can Failure follow it up? No. A little bit of a miss flip. Hit it over Painted's head. USD really adding the pressure here. Painted going to get a safe clear out. Except it goes right to Tuk.
That's going to be a hard ball to hit, and Failure does miss, but Deft able to pop it up. Hopefully he can get up there to clear it. Does not a whole lot of boost, but he does. Really good hit by Deft.
Go in
It's
front of the
kinda
goal.
clear.
Deft doesn't have enough boost to follow that up for himself, and USD is there. Failure trying to stop USD's push and get it back on their side. DC has 45 seconds to tie this game. A hit towards Failure, not going to go in his favor. Went to the corner instead.
This is the point where DSU's got to give all three members every time they go down here to attack, so they need this shot. So painted towards the corner, ball's in the center of the field, but it's past all three.
It's wide open. USD just going to get a free goal here.
That's
very
I mean that is the risk that DSU has to take when it comes to these last seconds of the game when they need that goal. They have to commit for it, but if they do mess up, it's a free goal, and most likely not the right outcome, or not the outcome they were hoping for.
Yeah, I think they definitely do need to put all people in favor of scoring the ball when you're down by that much at that late, but very much a bummer that it turns out that way.
Yeah, 14 seconds left, and if they scored really quick, it's still possible.
It is still possible.
But that clear is going to probably lead to the game ending. Yep.
The game can no longer be tied. So, DSU, honestly...
And just to top it off...
Insult to injury.
Very much lots of injury right there.
So we have a best of 5. Let's see if DSU can make it happen, the reverse sweep.
Yeah.
One could only hope.
I'm pretty sure that we were told by Defmoss in the past that every time they play USD, it's like a 5-game series or something like that, or really close. So
yeah, I'd love to see it.
We'd really love to see DSU make a comeback here. They definitely worked on some things that game. They played much better on the defensive side and getting some pressure, but it still felt like when it came to the offense that they were just so disconjointed and just not really able to get a good attack together. All 3 of these players on DSU are phenomenal players, but it's hard to 1v3 on offense, and that's kind of what it felt like. DSU's their only goal was just hopefully somebody hits a good shot. Not that they're not capable of doing that, but it's definitely harder to do in this environment, and we'd just love to see them work together on defense and offense. DSU still waiting to ready up. But honestly, though, we got to put our hats off to USD for well played in these first 2 games. They made very little mistakes, giving up only 1 goal in 2 games, and it only came off of like 1 single miss. So, as much as we feel like we want DSU to play better, USD is doing a really good job.
Yeah, they definitely are. Sometimes you can just tell a team is playing really solid Rocket League, and we've definitely seen DSU in that position, but USD playing really well so far, but DSU able to try to make an attempt towards this early pressure. Let's see if they can follow it up and keep it on the side that they want it to. I thought that was going to go right over failure for a second there.
Yeah, that would have been pretty bad, but they are able to clear it out, but USD hits it right back at him.
Definitely going to try to get a hit over, not able to.
It's starting over again. The process of USD just not letting the ball leave. They should be able to get it out of there, though, now.
Yep, probably not the hit failure wanted. Oh, he's going to regress here. Hanging in front of the goal, Deft hits it. Now, DC, let's just keep it on their side for a little bit here. Make them worry. Yep, painted, ready to follow that up there, and should be someone on the other side. Yep, failure is there.
Cuts it short and isn't able to get to the ball. 50-50 goes towards the USD.
Ends up working out. Deft going for a hit in the air, not able to get it. Oh, unfortunate hit right in front of the goal for USD to just tap it in right there.
Yeah, that's a great center by USD there. That's
yeah.
That's beautiful.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, it's not something that DSU can necessarily expect because it was a little bit unexpected with the bounce, but
that's one of those where you're defending it and then you go like, what?
Exactly. But Sodak Jack was very ready.
Oh, Painted gonna go. Oh, misses the follow-up hit. That could have been an amazing redirect towards the goal there. Still so close even without Zach touching it.
Yeah, the goal was wide open. DSU unable to score. And
DSU making very simple mistakes. Sometimes you get very wrapped up in the big game and you just very unfortunate. Those corners are hard to read, though.
Definitely. I have literally missed so many balls in the corners because they bounce weird or they're faster than you expect. But
yeah, absolutely, that's a problem I think every Rocket League player has faced numerous times. Going for that early aggression. Slimmy's going to hit this. Painted is going to be the last defense. Can he stop this goal? Does a great job hitting it over them without getting bumped. Goes for the follow-up hit. Def clears it out kind of to the side here. Slimmy doing a good job of slowing down that push and putting it right back in favor of USD here. In front of the goal, wide open goal. Failure clearing it out, but hit right in front of the goal again. DSU is on their back foot. They are fighting to keep this ball out of their own goal for now.
Oh,
Oh.
good hits.
Yeah, USD is just not missing at the moment, it
Oh.
seems like.
Painted misses there.
Oh,
Ball
but a
head-
good hit from Failure towards Painted. But low boost. I don't think Painted's even able to get a great shot there. Can one of them follow this up? Deft, will he be behind it? Deft and Failure both going exactly at the same time. Now, I mean, sometimes they do this on
Yeah,
Just leaves-
there's nobody back there. They commit 3 to a play that wasn't even really happening, and they just automatically give up another goal, down 3-0. They've only scored 1 goal in the entire series so far, so this is a really big ask from DSU. They're gonna have to see a lot of improvement in this next half of the game.
Let's not write them off quite yet. Let's see. Can DSU stop this pressure from USD, put an end to it, and finally put their foot down? DSU just... Deft hitting it up the wall. Painted going to try to follow this up. Put a little pressure in front of the goal.
Oh, it's
This is good pressure here, though. I mean, this is
Yeah.
where we see DSU score sometimes. So they just got to maintain this. Try to hit it one more time, you know. Doesn't matter if it's necessarily going into the goal. You want USD to be on their back foot a little bit. A good demo coming in. Going to be a good follow-up hit from Failure. A good save from Soda Jack, though. Very crucial hits coming out from the USD guys. Doing a great job.
Oh, that miss is probably going to stop the run of the pressure from USD.
Yes, and now
SCCU,
hit
and
ball right in front of the goal, and nothing DSU can do about it. Very unfortunate.
I mean, it just shows how important every hit is. The one miss on a shot that wasn't easy by any means allows USC to send it down the field, and it's just an instant score.
Yeah. This Rocket League is extremely frustrating simply because you could be in such an advantage and you make one small mistake and it just turns into a goal for the enemy team. So
Yeah.
Soda Jack looking to maybe try to double touch it or something, but Painted able to tell him to knock that off. No. Oh my gosh, Failure
Oh.
getting bullied in the goal.
No.
Tuck Tuck just bumping him back and back. Very unfortunate.
With the 5-goal lead, DSU has to make quite a comeback here. They need to have all 3 people on attack at all times, and they gotta be pumping out the goals here.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to anticipate such a change in the momentum, and USD just seems to be really in their stride right now.
Yeah, they're playing really well together.
Very clean.
It's definitely they're making it hard, very hard on DSU, because every little mistake that DSU makes, they are capitalizing.
Yep.
Where USD is not making many mistakes, so DSU doesn't really have the chance to capitalize on them.
I think DSU right here, they're just definitely in this position where they usually can score. They are able to score. Good job from Failure and Painted there. Deft actually a great pass off the ceiling too. Great team play. That's what exactly we look for.
Yeah. That is definitely what we've been wanting to see, and it's good to see it at some point. So hopefully they can continue that. Maybe make a little comeback here.
Yeah, that'd be a blast. Slimming the last guy back. Can he hit it towards DSU? He does. DSU able to put a little bit more pressure on. I thought that was going to right in the goal for a second there. Painted going to hit it over on the other side, and Deft is the last hope here. He does get the hit that he needs. Soda Jack kind of on his back foot, but does a very good job getting it out, and Painted going to contest it. A little bit of back and forth here. Nobody really taking the advantage. But we have to keep in mind USD does not need to be that aggressive. They just need to keep their 4-point lead, and this game will go in favor of USD. It's very unfortunate, DSU seemed a little bit maybe underprepared or just not in the right mindset tonight.
Yeah. Maybe they were nervous. Maybe they were overexcited. I don't know what factors played into it, but they did not look like their normal selves. I mean, of course, they always make mistakes, but it really felt like they just they weren't on the same page at all.
Yeah, it just you always hope to see maybe a closer matchup or something along the lines of that. Sometimes it just happens like this, though. It's Rocket League. It's not a game where you have a lot of rounds to prove your strength or maybe change your momentum, because sometimes if you're in a slump, it's hard to get out of that within such a short time frame that you deal with in Rocket League. So
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess that's probably it from us.
yeah, I would think so. Any
We
other
have
significant games coming up?
the
League
stream will be
tonight.
back on within about 20-ish minutes for League of Legends versus that I don't know of as at the moment, so I'm not going to say it. But League of Legends CCL will be back in a few minutes. So with that, we'll be signing off, and stream will be back.